Good morning, I'm Amlan. So today I'm going to explain the experiment I did for the DSP lab exam. So this was the question. So the question was to design a pulse rate measurement to automatically measure the pulse rate from PPG signal. In practice, the PPG signals are computed with baseline drifts, power line interference, and the instrumentation noise. So how did I design? I am going to explain. So this is my first part. So basically we know that PPG is an easy and convenient method to pulse rate or the pitch period. So PPG signals that optically measure volumetric changes in blood are not robust to motion artifacts. So when recorded, we will have noises like baseline drifts, instruments and noise, or those need to be removed before we can calculate the pulse rate. So I thought of using a band pass filter to isolate the PPG signal band used for pulse rate measurement. Then we can calculate the pulse rate from the autocorrelation process and the zero crossing point. So this is the block diagram. So it basically involves a band pass filter, and then after the signal has been passed to the band pass filter, the autocorrelation function is used. Then a zero crossing process is used to find the pitch period or the pulse rate. So we can use the FFT algorithm as it is more convenient and it takes less memory requirements. So it is used to obtain the results at optimal computational and memory requirement. So after that, the pass band for the band pass filter is the 0.5 to 5 Hz. So if we use a Butterworth filter of order 1, the low pass filter, that's IR filter, so the transfer function is given by 1 by s plus 1. So by doing the transformation from low pass filter to band pass filter, the transformation is given by s to s square plus omega naught square by s omega, where omega naught square is the omega L into omega n, and omega is omega n minus omega A1. So here, after taking the transfer function, we get s in omega into 1 by s square plus omega naught square plus s omega. Here the omega L equal to 0.5 by fs into 2r, that is 2 pi into 0.5 by 100 radian per second, and the omega n is r by fs into 2r equal to 10 pi by 100 into radian per seconds. So what's the Arduino code I have used is that we take any input data for any signal we can take a speech signal, or we can take the indoor environment signal, any signal we can take. So we take another integer of y, so the void setup, then we go for the serial.begin, which is used to set the data rate in bits per second for serial data transmission. Then in the loop I have used two loops. One is the ith loop and the jth loop. This is basically for the autocorrelation function. Then the algorithm is given by that I equal to 0, it runs from till 1000. Then j equal to I, j runs till 1000 and it is incremented. Then we get y of I equal to x of I into x of j minus I. Then we go for the zero crossing point. For that, what we have to do, we again have to take a loop with integer index as the integer. Then if we take the if statement as if the y of I into y of I plus 1 is less than 0, that means it crosses from positive to negative, then the multiplication will be negative, or it crosses from negative to positive, the multiplication will be also negative. So the value will be only index I at where it crosses the 0. Then we break the loop. Then we find the peak. For peak we have to take the maximum as 0, or it will take any garbage value. Then we turn a loop where I equal to index I less than 1000 I plus plus. So if the max is less than y of I, then peak will be I, so that will be the peak point. So period we can calculate by peak by fs, where the pitch frequency or the pulse rate equal to 1 by period. So we can calculate the pulse rate by writing serial.print pulse rate. We have used the autocorrelation function, or else we can use these zero crossing points by using the logic we had used is the Arduino code. So but Apart from that, fast Fourier transform is the best to obtain the results in optimal computational and memory requirement. It is a better form of the DFT algorithm. We can use this algorithm as well to find the pulse rate of the PPG signal.